Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama used to say, take your time, young man. Mama used to say, don't rush to get old. Mama used to say, take your time, take your time, live your life. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Mama used to say, take your time, young man. Mama used to say, don't rush to get old. Mama used to say, take your time, live your life. Ooh, ooh, ooh. My mama told me, you better shop around, shop, shop, shop. You better shop around, shop, shop, shop. I forgot the words. My mama told me, better shop around, shop, shop, shop. Oh, you better shop around, shop, shop, shop. In the house when you only want the world. Oh, I know the words, but I don't. Okay, this is a song about mama. Mama. You know what? That's gonna make me cry. Never mind. Let me not do that. Don't you know I love you, sweet lady? That's gonna make me cry too. Let me just stop right now. Okay. The Beatles boo hooing on the way to work. Good morning, everyone. This is Let Me See Your Transcript, your very favorite history teacher. How can how can I help y'all today? What was that? Well, I'm bringing you this news at work. Wanted to share this with you. I'm giving you follow up regarding the Georgia school shooting that happened last week. The shooter was 14-year-old Colt Gray. He was charged with, I think, 9 counts of assault and 4 counts of murder. He will be tried as an adult. His father was also arrested, I believe, the next day because he was the one that provided his son, bought for him, I think took him to the range to, you know how to shoot the AR-15 that he brought to school and shot up the place. And um, his mother, in my last video, I put that his mother um, is also has a mugshot herself from back in December, and actually her name is Marsha Gray. She actually has a history of run-ins with the law. And then there's also an incident I found out. Yeah, I got my little bonnet on because it's got um, my hair was dry this morning, so I had to wet it and then put some leave-in conditioner on it, so to get it curly. So that's what's happening right now. Anyway, um, her and the husband, they're still married, but they're like separated. Okay, actually, because she's not allowed to be with him. Like they told her, you can't be with him. Um, yeah, so she's living with, I believe, her mother, um, uh, whose main name I think is Palmas, who the aunt that's been talking, that's her sister. So, good morning to everyone who's coming in, like, share, subscribe. And so, I read an article yesterday, and I actually thought I was going to come on yesterday, but I didn't after I did my church testimony, in True Hollywood Story, mental health, narcissism, whatever video. By the way, that has gotten some, which I knew it would, got some offline reactions too that I'm not surprised by, but I knew it was coming. So, and I haven't looked at the comments yet. I did put the timestamps in that video. And I realized when I was doing the timestamps, I was like, man, my flow, I was trying to do these chronologically, but I was kind of like I was like, this is really ADHD of me in this thing. So, but I may figure out, I might have to get some help, or I have to make it take some time and edit it so that it really is in chronological order of events. So y'all welcome about the timestamps. I hope it's helpful. But anyway, so just check out the video. So I hope it can help you. It's very triggering. So if you have a history of mental illness, um, dealing with a narcissist, or that might not be the video for you, do not send it to a narcissist thinking it's going to help them. It's just going to help. No, it's not. It's not. It's for people who are dealing with them, and especially if they're dealing with them on social media. Okay. But also, I put some things in the description, some helpful resources for those who have mental illness. So if you have mental illness, or you know someone who does, and maybe you're just trying to be a good friend and say, hey, how do I help this person? Not enable their behavior, but actually help them, Because I think sometimes our friends and our family, we don't always know. Sometimes it's too much for us. We need some help, you know. So that is for y'all. Um, but back to this video. But I put an article in my description of this video and a short video. Basically, Colt Gray's mother, Marsha Gray, who is still married to Colin. Let me just slow down. I can't move over because there's a car over there at an accident. Okay. So she has a history of drug use, runners with the law, driving charges. She even has a charge with the husband, I think from 2020 or 2021, where they tried to buy a car with a bad chick on purpose. Like walked in there with a bad chick and just was like, we gonna buy this car. So they both got charged for that. And then so what ended up happening, I want to say it got deferred, or did they get probation? They got something, okay? Then later on, she got in trouble by herself, driving, was it speeding, or was it driving under influence? Another time, she was driving and she had the wrong license plate on the car. The wrong license plate on the car. Like she went and got someone else's license and put it on her car. Then another time, she was found with guess what, girls and boys and girls. She was found with meth. Cause I kept looking at her cause in the picture, I'm gonna do the thumb down again. It wouldn't let me put up my thumbnail for some reason. And so there's a picture of her, like I guess looking nice, and then there's her mugshot picture. And I kept trying to figure out why her goddamn mugshot picture, like she looking so old and stuff. And I was like, cause she was using meth. That makes so much sense. And then so she was on meth, then she's drug charges, then DUI. Then I think there's some domestic situation happened with either between her, Colin, and Colt. Well, she got arrested in December, and they told her, okay, because I guess she had did some time before, so she was in there. And so they're like, so some of the charges got dropped, and then I guess some of the charges stuck, but then they released her, and they're like, okay, we're going to release you, but you can't go back to your house. So you have to go back to your mama house. So she went back to her mama house. I think she might be on house arrest, and she is not allowed to go near her husband. So since December, Colt Gray has been living with daddy. Now, do I still blame his mama? Oh my goodness, it's a car wreck. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I'm gonna figure out a detour. Oh my Lord, y'all pray for. Oh my Lord, pray for the people. Oh, it's bad. I just pass, but down. Oh Lord. Oh, fix it, Jesus. Got detour. Going through the, because you can't go down the streets. You gotta go through the parking lot and go around to the other place, and then take your time, young man. Mama used to say, don't rush to get old. Mama used to say, take your time, live your life. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Go this way or no? Take your time, live your life. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Mama used to say, don't rush. Oh my goodness, that car. Oh Lord, have mercy on them people. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Okay. All right. The other man went through and I couldn't go through. Yeah, they're not gonna let us through, ma'am. Sorry. I used to say. I know I had the same idea. The other man can't went through quick enough, but not me. I used to say I rushed to get up. Mama used to say, take your time, it's alright. Okay, but anyway, so but you know, like I said, the dad he's been with dad this whole time. But these last years, this remember last I said last year he some threats he made online, they came to the house and I believe she was still in the house with them. Um and I think they supposedly had agreed they were going to get him some help. They were going to get him a therapist. There was someone he talked to at the school. But guess what? He had not started the therapy, right? So I'm just like, okay, mom, what was you doing? Were you in jail? Are you about to go to jail? Was you doing your math? Were you getting all these other charges and you wasn't there? Or was you there not paying attention because you were doing all that stuff and y'all didn't get him the therapy and stuff that he needed to have? You know what I'm saying? So now I kind of understand what the aunt was talking about. Like, oh, he was begging for help, and his parents didn't do shit. So I was like, oh, okay. So now I understand. But still, that auntie need to be watching how she's saying things. You know, the grandmother. I think they try to get the one that mom is staying with. Her mom. They try to ask the grandmother something. I think she just declined to talk, which was probably the best thing for them to do. So, okay. So I go through the parking lot to go around. Mama used to say, don't rush to get up. Mama used to say, take your time. Um, but nonetheless, even though to me, I feel like it's still neglect on her part and his. Because y'all both were still married and you had him. You were informed by the cop, the FBI, or the GBI. I think it's the FBI. Okay. You said, oh, we're going to give her some help. That's why I'm like, I need some timelines of what these people on talking about. And then, um, did the dad get the gun when you was in jail or before you was in jail? Now I will say this: she's living with her mother, Cole's grandmother, when this shooting happened. According to the mom, she said the morning of the shooting, I think she said 10:30 or was it 9? She called the school to inform them, like, hey, can you go check on my son? His behavior has been off. Something's going on with him. Y'all need to go, whatever class he's in, y'all need to go check on him because of his behavior, or I guess his mental behavior or mental state. So, uh, so it looks like, which I need to get some clarification. 'Cause I'm like, this really is going to be a lawsuit if the mom really called. If you want to take her word as she knows she's doing that. Hey, she called y'all at 9. Well, the shooting happened at 11 or 11:30 or 12. It's just that time. And then that one article already said she called down there. I guess I don't know. Someone put it on hold. They went to go look for Colt Gray in a math class, and it was a different Colt Gray. So time was messed up looking for the wrong Colt Gray. And I'm thinking like, the school has 1,900 students, but if you go look into the computer, how many Colt Grays are there in the 9th grade in the math class? Y'all didn't have 2 or 3 office aides to go. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so they're gonna need to do some the principal, the AP, the school resource. They're gonna figure out this timeline. If mom is even saying like, "Hey, I was trying to tell y'all," because remember she's in grandma's house. She's not even supposed to have contact, I think, with her husband. But her husband is at home with her son, so she's having limited contact with him. Let's just say she's on the phone with him. Let's say he posted something that morning, or say she had let's say she went somewhere with him, or took him to eat, or took him to breakfast to say something, or he texted her something, and she was like, "What?" It looked funny to her. So she was like, "Let me call the school, let them know that this boy, they need to watch him. They need to go get him out the class." And I also kind of want to know, like, what did she say on the phone? Because if I'm calling and say, "Hey, did you go check on my son about his mental state? Something's wrong with his," my thing is, if I know my son is saying something like, "Hey," and I know I was going to give, he had threats to the school last year. He did all these other things last year. I'm calling the school and like, "Look, y'all need to go check on my son. Make sure you take the police officer with you. My ex-husband took him to the range, and he been shooting AR-15s. I am scared that he is going to hurt someone there or himself. Y'all need to go get him now." Do you know how many goddamn people? It'll be like Joe Clark. Okay, let's grab a baseball bat. I got the little megaphone thing. Okay, I got the walkie-talkie. Code red. Meet me in math class. Colt Gray might have a gun. Like, everybody should have been. Soon as they light on the phone. And by the way, when they're in the office, whoever's on the phone, they have walkie-talkies. Hey, we need an AP, the security resource officer. We need to go find Colt Gray. But you see, there are several different Colt Grays. His mama just called and said he has been practicing AR-15 with his dad. He got mental problems. We need to get on that stat. Like, that's what y'all should have been doing. Like, what did she say on the phone? That was taking y'all forever. That's if we believe her, she's not lying. Because they're gonna have to investigate like the timetable. Like, hey, when did she call? What happened? Because this is the thing too. Is she trying to save her ass also and not get arrested as like them Crumbly? So the Crumbly parents, Ethan Crumbly's parents, both of them got arrested and had trials separately about them not I think theirs was manslaughter, because they let their son have access to a gun, and then when the school told them like, "Hey, and they were like, "Hey, you can take your son home," and they're like, "No, he can stay here." Well, he stayed there, so I shut up this fucking school. Then they scared asses went on the lam. Then they found them. They over there in the courtroom looking at each other, talking about, "I love you." I'm like, what the badass parents, and y'all just, you had one job. So, is this mama trying to save her neck? Or is this mom, like, she found out that maybe talking to the dad, or maybe through the son, or through someone, because sometimes kids will like leave breadcrumbs. If they don't come out and say it, they're leaving something, like they're saying something like, hey, I'm letting you know it's gonna be an interesting day. And I'm just like, what is doing interesting day? Or you might have called his mom like, yeah, with me and dad went to the range last night. And you thinking to yourself like, I thought he was supposed to take him to therapy. You took him to the range instead. Yeah, I would call the school too. Or maybe he talked to grandma. Or take him to talk to the auntie. And they tell your mama. They're like, and then this is the thing. Both parents are going to be on his paperwork. Both of them are going to be on his paperwork as parent or guardian, unless there's something by the court that says, hey, we know there might be something on the paperwork that says, hey, mom cannot come pick him up. Now, from her last charge, it say mom can't be in contact with the dad. Unless there's something that says, she can't just take him out of school. It's probably what the thing is, she can't go up to that school, probably, because of this case. But her ass can still call up there, what she did. What she did. And that was the right thing to do. You hear something, you see something, you do something about it. But my thing was like, what did she say when she got on the phone? And the school, what took y'all fucking say? I'm sorry, this is what I'm gonna say. Technically, I'm thinking y'all a goddamn suburban school, right? That was 1900 in y'all school. Taking y'all suburban school because you 1 hour outside of Atlanta. Should y'all communication system be shouldn't y'all school district like have more money to have a much better sophisticated intercom telephone system? Because this is the thing about my school now, which they probably need that over there. This is how bad it's gotten, especially for us in Uvalde, because of Uvalde. My school district invested in basically. I don't have it on now, but I'm gonna show you. So this is my badge. My ID is on the other side. So right here is like a thing that gets me into my building. They just put this in this year. Beeps, I go in. Okay. Before it was just a key. I still do have a key though. We only for certain doors, not all doors. And then we get them locked down. We got to sign for them. But on this badge also is a button on the back. Because remind you, remember I told you last time, I have to keep my door locked. We have to keep our doors locked. That's a new policy. All our doors, only one way into the high school after a certain time. Because once the bus the kids get here, only one way into the building. If you're a visitor, and also if you're a student, you didn't come in when it was the time to come in. You got to go through the front. And when the kids come in, and also in the front door, there is a metal detector. Does the school have metal detectors? How did you get that AR-15 in? Did he have a friend? Did they let him in during the late bail? Did he put it in his locker? Do y'all have lockers? Because we have lockers, but our kids don't use them because it becomes a problem when it's time to go from one place to the next. Like in the hallway. Oh, I can't get my book because the locker's closed. Okay, whatever. All right, so I'm just trying to figure out like how he, So for us, like because of Uvalde's shooting, Texas definitely, because I want to say Uvalde is still the deadliest school shooting because of the number of victims. But also my school is in the inner city. So does this suburban school, do y'all have metal detectors? Do y'all start letting people in at a certain time? What's y'all precaution? Do your teachers have a button that says that they can press that? It looks like, from what I can expect, they have to lock their doors too. Keep it locked during instruction or the whole day. Hold on, y'all. But who the baby father? Okay. Okay. Sorry. Why is it? Okay. Sorry. And yeah. So I'm just like, do they have a does the intercom system, is there a button in the classroom? Because some classrooms have a button. How much? Okay. There you go. All right. Thank you. Like, is there a button or something? Because some classrooms have a button that's an emergency. What kind of drills did y'all have at that school in case of emergency? Because I have to say though, the way they got the kids to the reunification site. That, all right, can I have 2 ketchups? Oh, it's in the bag. I got it. It's in the bag. Okay, thank you. Okay, so all right. Today, first period. Don't the leader canceled the meeting. So, but anyway, I was just like, okay, because I did see like them. Some of the things I saw, I did see them like moving kids, but also I didn't see like the total time length of like shooting, getting the kids, sheltering. They said they did do lockdown, shelter in place. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you. And then I saw the kids out, parents coming to get their kids because that's what, you a parent, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna come get my kid. Like, if God forbid, my niece is in the school, and she's texting me, she's like, Auntie, they're shooting here. I'm like, where they shooting at? I said, get your ass off. Be like, get your ass. I'm gonna let that table be quiet. Make sure your phone on silent. That is at least face down in your pocket in case some stuff happens. And then I was trying to find somebody at work. Well, I called grandma and my sister, other sister, and I tried to call her dad and be like, do y'all need me to pick y'all up on the way to the school? She said they shooting down there. I be like, no, you know me, I'm all about the news. Cause I'll be ready to go get my kid. I even saw one case. And this is the thing. I saw daddies and mamas. It wasn't all mamas on there going to get a kid. It was some daddies too. And sometimes it was a daddy. I saw one girl, both her parents came down there, and it was so cute, but it was so sad at the same time. They both was holding her hand, one on each side, to pick her up. Then another one, they moved into the reunification site, which was their what do you call it? Their stadium. Okay. I need to ask RAP, where is our reunification site? They told us it was over there, but I'm just like, that's far? But because their stadium was like literally right there. But they only have 2 high schools in that community. We got a lot. So, but I need to make sure that what the route is. That's what I need to know. Like, okay, let me see. I want to make sure I'm getting my kids where they need to go. Okay. So, but yeah, I'm just like, and then in reunification side, the ones for parents who couldn't pick them up, let's say directly from the school, because some parents, they flexible, they live at home, or they just left word, they're like, hey, I heard a shooting, I'm gonna get my kid. Talk to y'all later. My kid just texted me. I got the alert from the school. Parents, do y'all have the alerts from the damn school? Because I know I even work for community college. And guess what? If there's something at the school, I work there, I get a text. Faculty, staff, and students get a text. Hey, there's an incident here at the school. Please caution. 2 or 3 years ago, Lone Star had a stabbing. And to be honest, you may think, hey, it's overkill, the way they responded to the stabbing, because there was one guy, and it was like a personal thing. But the guy, it seemed like he was like a stalker. Okay. But they responded to him like he had a gun. But you know what? That's really how you're supposed to. They had to do lockdown. Students, staff, stay in the class. The police got to come around. And all the colleges, university, they have their own police. And then their police would call their captains or their central thing. Then they coordinate. They probably also call the nearest city and or county, city police or county constable, depending on where the school is. Because some schools, you're in the inner city, so it's gonna be the city police. But then somewhere like farther away, you got to use the county. So I'm just saying. All right, be safe out here, y'all. I'm just saying. So I'm gonna keep following this topic. I am, because we need to figure out. Because I will say this: their response time. There's still some things about their movement I'm still concerned about. But also I would say their response so far is a lot better than Uvalde. Response. A lot better. And I think a lot of places like school districts, like especially like my own, since that happened, one, they're scared about the kids. Also, they're scared about lawsuits. Also, people are scared about losing their job. A lot of those officers that day that was at Uvalde, they got fired. The fire chief of the school district, he got fired. He even got elected to a city position. And then I think they had some type of vote and they kicked him off the city council. One person, a couple people got kicked out. What do you call it? They got fired. And guess what? They dumbasses went and applied for a county job. And guess what? I think one, because you have to do background checks. I think one actually got hired. And then later on, someone saw them and was like, wait a minute. What the police were down, Uvalde? And they got someone told and they realized, oh, we made a mistake. And I think another person, I think they found out during the hiring process. And they were like, oh no, we're not hiring you over here. Nah. Go on, do something else. Go on, do something else. So, yeah. All right, y'all. I'm here at the school. Lord. Take my little, my finger off. The only thing about it does keep my curls. It's just the drying process, and then luckily I don't see my next class until for today, second period. Cause it looks kind of cute now. The way I like it. But goddamn, that shrinkage is real. You know that? But yeah, y'all keep yourself safe. Actually, when I go in here, I need to look at the escape routes. I need to print out what I need to do. Y'all remind me in the comments. Let me see your transcript. Did you print a roster out for all your classes and staple it and put it into your emergency bag and the first aid kit? Remind me, y'all. I got that brain fog because of perimenopause. But I just need to make, So, but thank you so much for listening to me. Hey, Melody Jones says so. Hey, Ives. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So, check out Melody Jones says so, and also Ives. They're both content creators. Okay. And yeah, just trying. Like I got lesson plans, meetings, and I'm also in charge of the safety of the students that are in my class. So it's just like, okay. Did I tell you the other day I had a student that I have, developed, good, rapport with students and parents over the years. And some of them I still kept in contact with. I have a student, I'm having a hard time, y'all. It could be the brain fog. They listed me as a reference for a job. And I can't remember what the student name. I know their name, but I can't remember who they are. I'm trying to figure out, is it when I worked in HISD? Is it when I worked at one of the community colleges? I worked in a different community. Hey, DJ Nash, good to see you. And I'm just like, is it a student from, I don't think it's a student from last year before that. Like, I've been teaching since 2001. And I also, I teach like every semester. So it's like, and they left me a message. And I want to go call them back and say, yes, you need to get this person. They're da-da-da-da-da. But it's like, I got to figure out who they are, y'all. Somebody else put that in the description. Let me see, Jessica, did you figure out who that kid was? We got the people back for this job. I am literally trying to like, okay, what teacher is this? So thank you, DJ Now from Melanie Jones said so. Please subscribe to them. Oh, Melanie Jones's other page is called Mel After Dark, and then her other page is called is it the Queen of the East, DA, and then space QUEEN of the East. I shared it on my community wall. So y'all go to my community wall and like, share, subscribe to Melanie Jones' new channel that I'm probably not. Thank you. It's called Queen. She put it in there. Queen of the East. I'll go here spelling. I need to eat. Look, I really do need to eat my breakfast and go get myself together. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Melanie, while I'm in here getting my classroom ready, I'm gonna listen to your I'm gonna finish listening. Well, I started it. I'll probably finish it at lunch, but while I'm working in my classroom, because my meeting got canceled, I'm gonna listen to your live from last night. Yeah, check out. I shared it up. Did I share it? I'm gonna need to share that. But just so when you start saying, like, yeah, I'm gonna talk about who ain't invited to the cookouts. What she said? Oh, you're so welcome. I'm gonna share it, y'all, on my community wall, so please go there and watch it. Because you said, we need to talk about who ain't invited to the cookouts. Now, I was surprised though when you said shout out to somebody, and I was like, okay. It took me a long time. I was like, who's drinking? And then I was like, oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. So, Laura. And girl, it took me a long time to figure out who you were telling me about. Because you kept doing that clip to my Candace. I was like, I guess I kept saying, like, why she keep using this clip? And then it just took me to this time to figure out what it was about. I was like, oh, okay. So if y'all want to know what we're talking about, go to the video and I'm going to. You're sorry. Why do we get there? What is it? What women think or something? What? Think like a man, act like a woman, something like that. So one of the characters is like, this kid. Okay, y'all, you having me go. All right, love y'all. Bye.